As the world grapples with the transition to sustainable mobility, a surprising announcement has emerged from Volkswagen, one of the automotive industry's titans. Oliver Blume, the CEO of Volkswagen, has revealed a drastic shift in the company's strategy. The German automaker is pivoting away from its commitment to fully electric vehicles and is instead doubling down on hybrid technology. This unexpected decision marks a significant departure from the industry's current trajectory and raises several questions about the future of automotive innovation and environmental sustainability. To fully understand the gravity of this decision, it's essential to look back at Volkswagen's journey in the automotive industry. For decades, Volkswagen has been synonymous with innovative, reliable, and affordable vehicles. From the iconic Beetle to the best-selling Golf, the brand has always had a knack for capturing the public's imagination. However, the company's reputation took a major hit in 2015 with the Dieselgate scandal, where it was found to have cheated on emissions tests. This led to a strategic overhaul, with Volkswagen committing billions of dollars to electrification as part of its redemption arc. In recent years, Volkswagen had been at the forefront of the EV revolution. The ID series, starting with the ID.3 and followed by the ID.4, showcased the company's commitment to a zero-emission future. These vehicles, praised for their innovation, design, and performance, symbolized a new era for Volkswagen, promising a lineup of fully electric models that would eventually replace their internal combustion counterparts. The backdrop to Volkswagen's move towards EVs was an industry-wide shift. Legacy automakers like General Motors, Ford, and Toyota, as well as new players like Tesla, were rapidly pivoting to electric. Tesla in particular had disrupted the market with its range of all-electric vehicles like the Model S, Model 3, Model X, and Model Y, demonstrating the viability and consumer demand for EVs. GM announced plans for an all-electric future, with the likes of the Chevrolet Bolt and upcoming Hummer EV leading the charge. Ford electrified its iconic Mustang with the Mach-E and brought an electric version of its best-selling F-150, the Lightning, to the market. The shift was clear. The future of automotive transportation was electric. Against this backdrop, Oliver Blume's announcement comes as a shock. While hybrids have been part of the automotive landscape for years, with Toyota's Prius leading the way, and others like the Honda Accord Hybrid and Ford Fusion Hybrid finding success, they were largely seen as transitional technologies. Hybrids combine internal combustion engines with electric power, offering improved fuel efficiency and lower emissions than traditional vehicles, but they don't eliminate the reliance on fossil fuels. Volkswagen's decision to shift focus to hybrids suggests a different perspective on the future of automotive technology and environmental sustainability. This pivot raises questions about the challenges Volkswagen may have encountered in the EV space, such as supply chain issues, battery technology constraints, or perhaps market research indicating a slower consumer shift to full electrification than anticipated. The reaction from the automotive industry and consumers will be critical in the coming months. Volkswagen's move may influence other automakers' strategies, especially those who have been slower to adopt an all-electric strategy. If Volkswagen, with its substantial resources and commitment to electrification, is pumping the brakes on EVs, what does that mean for smaller or more conservative automakers? From a consumer perspective, this shift could be met with mixed reactions. EV enthusiasts and environmental advocates are likely to view this move as a step backward in the fight against climate change. On the other hand, consumers who have been hesitant to adopt EVs due to concerns about range, charging infrastructure, or cost might see hybrids as a more practical and accessible choice. This strategic pivot by Volkswagen under the leadership of Oliver Blume is not just a change in product lineup. It is a significant reputational and strategic gamble. Volkswagen had positioned itself as a leader in the EV revolution, especially post-Dieselgate, as a way to reinvent itself and lead a cleaner, more sustainable automotive future. Abandoning this position in favor of hybrids could be seen as a step back from its commitment to reducing carbon emissions and combating climate change. The decision might be driven by various practical considerations. Developing EV technology is complex and costly. Battery production in particular presents significant challenges, including sourcing raw materials like lithium and cobalt, ensuring sufficient production capacity, and managing battery life and efficiency. Additionally, the current state of global charging infrastructure might not be keeping pace with the demand envisioned by an all-EV future. Hybrid vehicles, meanwhile, offer a more immediate reduction in emissions and are less dependent on a robust charging network. They serve as a bridge for consumers who are not yet ready to transition fully to electric vehicles. By focusing on hybrids, Volkswagen may be attempting to capture a broader market segment, appealing to consumers who are environmentally conscious but also desire the familiarity and range assurance of a combustion engine. The reaction of other major automakers will be crucial in shaping the industry's direction. If companies like Toyota, which has extensive experience in hybrid technology, decide to double down on their hybrid offerings, it could signal a broader industry shift. On the other hand, if Tesla, GM, Ford, and others continue their aggressive push towards full electrification, Volkswagen's move might be seen as out of step with the rest of the industry. This decision could also affect emerging EV markets in China and Europe, where governments are pushing for rapid electrification to meet environmental targets. Chinese EV makers like NIO and XPeng are making significant strides, and European manufacturers like BMW and Mercedes-Benz are investing heavily in electric technology. Volkswagen's shift could either open up opportunities for these companies or force a reevaluation of their strategies in response to a potential increase in hybrid vehicle demand. For consumers, this shift presents both opportunities and dilemmas. Hybrids offer a middle ground, combining traditional and electric technologies. However, for those committed to reducing their carbon footprint, hybrids are only a partial solution. They still emit greenhouse gases, albeit less than traditional combustion engines. This partial solution might not be enough for environmentally conscious consumers who see full electrification as the only path forward for sustainable transportation. Volkswagen's renewed focus on hybrid technology, as announced by CEO Oliver Blume, is a calculated move, navigating between current market realities and the technological challenges of fully electric vehicles. The company seems to be positioning itself in a niche that acknowledges the limitations of today's EV infrastructure and technology, while still moving away from traditional internal combustion engines. The hybrid strategy could be Volkswagen's way of hedging bets against the unpredictability of the EV market. Hybrid vehicles could appeal to a segment of consumers who are environmentally conscious but wary of the limitations of EVs, such as range anxiety and charging infrastructure issues. Additionally, hybrids can be seen as a more accessible step towards electrification for markets where EV infrastructure is still in its infancy. The global market dynamics and varying regional policies will also play a significant role in shaping Volkswagen's hybrid strategy. In regions like Europe, where there is significant governmental push towards electrification, a hybrid strategy might be seen as a temporary measure. However, in markets like Southeast Asia or parts of the United States where EV infrastructure is less developed, hybrids could be a more practical and popular option for the foreseeable future. Moreover, the ongoing global push for reduced emissions could see Volkswagen's hybrid vehicles being favored in certain regions due to their lower emissions compared to traditional combustion engine cars, even if they don't quite match the environmental benefits of full EVs. Volkswagen's move will inevitably affect its position in the competitive automotive market. While companies like Tesla, with their sole focus on electric vehicles, and others like GM and Ford, who are heavily investing in an EV future, push ahead with full electrification, Volkswagen's hybrid strategy could either give it a unique selling point or leave it behind depending on how market preferences evolve. In conclusion, Volkswagen's shift under CEO Oliver Blume towards focusing on hybrid vehicles represents a significant strategic pivot at a time when the automotive industry is rapidly evolving. This move reflects the complexities and uncertainties in the transition towards sustainable mobility. While it addresses current technological limitations and market hesitations, it also brings risks, particularly if the shift to full electrification accelerates faster than anticipated. Thank you for sticking with me all the way to the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure the notification bell is turned on so you don't miss a video.